It's the start then of the new campaign, the moment we've been waiting for. I wonder what kind of drama will unfold this season. Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see. He's looking for support. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. Into the penalty area. Chaps the ball neatly. Knocks it along the floor. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Well, I can't fault the low ball in. The man was in space, unmarked. It's just unfortunate the shot wasn't as good.
Here's Marquez. Edmilson. He's off on the long run. Will there be a goal here? Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Pushing further forward. Assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision. It is a free kick. Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. And Deco. Now inside the penalty area. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. He's hit the ball in. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Well read. Deco. Here's Eto. Great cross. A sight of goal here. In the safe hands of the keeper. Tomasi. 15 minutes into the first half. Possession lost there. Good running on the ball. The fans will be disappointed there.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. A bad decision, perhaps.
Alvaro. Dehu. Caught in defence. Real chance here. Shooting chance here. Ball one here. Persson. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. Here's Ronaldinho. Here's Xabi. Messi. Dealt with the threat well. Robert. Cut it out nicely. Deco. And Van Bronckhorst. "30 minutes into the first half. Messi. Can he get a shot away? Side netting.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
Deco. And Eto. Just caught him. Cut out well. Capo. Nice work to keep possession too. Well won there. Passes back to the keeper. Here's Deco. Turns defence into attack there. Robert. Tomasi. Well worked to win possession. Deco. And Ronaldinho. Finds himself in the box. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too.
It's a promising ball in.
No goals here in the first half. It looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. Needs to find the target here. Oh, it's got him! It's the opening goal. Just before the break. A brave effort. Well, the fans will be glad they turned out in numbers for this one. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Robert. Still running. Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. Will he find the target? Will he shoot? It looks like he'll go for a cross. It's an early cross. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Well, the goal came eventually in that half, Trevor. Did they deserve to concede one?
Well, I think the strong attacking play certainly merited the goal, but I think the game itself is very much open as it stands, Peter.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare. We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. Stopped illegally. Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the ref has taken a lenient view there. Van Bronckhorst. Here's Xabi. Messi. Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Bearson. Ball one here. Collects the ball nicely. Chaps it neatly.
Great save. He did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Capo. Win the ball back. And Messi. Slid out wide. Attack came to nothing. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Tomasi. Robert. This man's dangerous on the cross. It's heading for the penalty spot. Ronaldinho. Don't give it away there. He's looking for a free man. He's carried the ball forward. Deliberate foul. Still on the ball here. Eto'o. And Xabi. Messi! Well held by the keeper. Berson. That is sloppy play. To the man in space. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Bad tackle there. Giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. It won't be easy from here. Eto'o. Into the arms of the keeper. Berson. Zé Maria. Robert. Berson. Had the ball now. The danger is snuffed out. Here's Eto'o. Careless pass there. Here's Puyol. Here's Zambrotta. Messi. Xabi!
And the keeper has it.
Here's Zambrotta. Foul there, free kick given. He centres it! Dehu. Robert. The ball still with them here. There is a threat here. And Messi. They won't say no to another goal, and a good delivery here could set it up nicely. Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. And Deco. Messi. Stopped the attack well. Does well to keep the ball. But only the one goal down here then. With 5 minutes to go, can they snatch an equaliser? Played through. In the box. Tomasi. He's in the right place to intercept that one. They're breaking free down the flank. He's off down the left wing. Might work the keeper here. Ronald. And it increases their advantage. In injury time. His second. still wide open, but at 2-0, you begin to feel this might be a winning lead. That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 100.
They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Needs to test the keeper here. The referee's whistle ends the game. They won the first game of the season, the best possible start. Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game. And the 90 minutes whizzed by.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast, with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Down the right. Here's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. Made no attempt to play the ball. And Edmilson. That is sloppy play. Regueiro. Villa. Messi. Delorno. Hugo Viana. And Ayala. Here's Joaquin. Sends it back to him. Joaquin. Wonderful defending there. And Deco. Eto'o. All given away. He's looking for support. Here's Xabi. Ronaldinho. Now here's a chance. He's right on the end of the rebound.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
"15 minutes gone in the first half. Here's Messi. Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. To the man in space. It's a save. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Plays it short to a teammate. Arrives in the box. Regueiro. Possession lost there. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Will he put it away? The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Just can't seem to get out of their own half. Another throw in from a dangerous area. Needs to find the target with the ball in. That'll be another corner. Goes short, catches him off guard. Can they keep defending like that? And Puyol. Xabi. And Ronaldinho. Dealt with that threat well. Here's Villa. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Win the ball back. Ronaldinho. Sneaks into the box. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Marchena. And Ayala. Miguel. Ball given away. Here's Xabi. Zambrotta. And Edmilson. Deco. Regueiro. Zambrotta. Xabi. And Deco. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. Baraka. And Ronaldinho. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Good attacking pressure there. Throw in a good area. Brings it under control. Eto'o. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Here's Deco. It's created a counter raid for them. Caught him there, free kick. It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. They're off on the counter-attack. Looking around for support. Opportunity here. Fantastic goal. They've broken the deadlock. Just before the break. A great shot into the left-hand corner. The lack of support didn't affect their ability to score. Their supporters are... 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? And Joaquin. Hugo Viana. Here's Ayala. Villa. Angulo.
This looks like a chance here.
A little too high. A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Marquez. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Deco. Here's Ronaldinho. Reguero. And Messi. There's a threatening through ball. They're still on the attack here. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Trevor, tell us what you've made of the performance so far.
Well, both teams are well organised at the back and up front as well, actually. But you can't say one goal is a comfortable lead in this game.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. And Miguel. Still on the ball here. Won the ball well. Here's Baraka. Ayala. Good work to keep the ball. And Ronaldinho. He's on the rampage. Here's Baraka. That one is intercepted. Wonderfully won there. That really is a poorly timed challenge. Excellent defending there. Here's Eto'o. Slides a neat ball through. Reguero. Villa. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. He's carried the ball forward. Here's Ronaldinho. Will he shoot? Messi. There's not a lot of support. Hugo Viana. 15 minutes into the second half. Ball held on to there. Here's Edmilson. Xabi. Messi. Down the right flank. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. They're defending well, very well indeed. Still on the ball here. And Xabi. Messi. That's a threatening through ball. Quite remarkable. That double is an advantage. Great goal from the forward. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's...
Enjoying the game so far, Trevor?
You bet. This team is showing more and more confidence.
Here's Ayala. And Joaquin. Angulo. Reguero. What will he do from here? Pushed it away. Don't give it away there. And Zambrotta. He has to do better than that. Still in possession here. Dealt with that threat well. Hugo Viana. Stopped him well there. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
Great pass.
That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. Angulo. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Here's Eto'o. Hang on to the ball there. Miguel plays it back to the keeper. Still with the ball, good attacking position too. Regueiro. Hugo Viana. He goes on himself. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. And Deco.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Cleared safely. Here's Xabi. Gets it. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. It's over. Too high.
He maybe didn't connect properly on the shot, but well done for trying.
Stop the attack well. Hugo Viana. And Vila. Morientes. Regueiro. Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Sneaks into the penalty area. And he crosses. The referee ends the game here. A brilliant win. The players are ecstatic here, and so of course are the fans. It really was a magnificent performance today. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me, Peter Brown. As we get underway, a full-throated roar from the fans to urge their respective teams on. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. The right-hand channel is an option. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Here comes the cross. And Deco. Here's Eto'o. Looking for support now. No, it's been snuffed out. They win possession. And Edmilson. Get the ball back. Deco. Xabi. Poor ball picked off. Can they keep defending like that? Quality chap here. Gets it in space. Messi! The keeper's got it. Izquierdo. Valdo. Romeo. Stop the attack dead then. And Eto'o. Xabi. They give away possession. Well worked to win possession. Brought an end to the attack. Corrales. Win possession here. Here's Messi. And Ronaldinho. Zambrotta. Xabi. Deco! That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, but his defender played it to safety. Valdo. Still with the ball, good attacking position too. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area, it could be costly. Straight at goal. No, that was never going to go in.
That could be seen as a little selfish. He had other options available.
And Zambrotta. And Ronaldinho. He takes the ball along the left wing. Punyal. Cruciaga. Vebo. Hasn't managed to get that one through. Here's Ronaldinho. The break is on. And Eto'o. Astonishing goal. They're in front. 25 minutes played. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. The lack of support didn't affect their ability to score. Their supporters are loving it.
When they're in this kind of form, they really are irresistible.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Punyal. The route down the right is his preferred option. An equaliser could be on the cards here. He centres it. Xabi. Messi. Vebo. Here's Deco. And Xabi. Xabi. Here's Zambrotta. Chance for another goal, perhaps. Messi. And Xabi. Ronaldinho. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Will he get a shot away? Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Izquierdo.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Here's Xabi. Can he test the keeper? Picked up by the keeper. Lays it on the ground. Deco! Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Only one goal in it here, with 5 minutes to go to half-time. Ronaldinho. And Deco. Xabi. And Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Deco. Can he make a chance? Ronaldinho. What a finish. They're now 2 goals up. Just before the break. Struck it with his right foot. Well, I wonder, is a pattern emerging here? They're looking confident. So, play again underway. Will they be looking for another?
Well, you know, Peter, I just think on this form they'll be hungry for more.
Now have possession here. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important is the defence keeping a clean sheet.
So as the fans take a breather, 2-0 is how the score sheet reads. As the second half kicks off, let's hope we're in store for a great half of football here. They switch sides for the second half. What a free kick here. Could be dangerous. Gets it. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. They stay in the opponent's half with another throw here in a dangerous position. He crosses it in. Good defending. Here's Ronaldinho. Oh, great defending there. Cunha. He's on the rampage. What can he do here?
Well, it was quick thinking from the defender to block the cross. Corner kick.
It's into the middle. The defence somehow manages to keep it out. He intercepts. Valdo. Magnificently executed through ball. Stopped the attack well. Here's Eto'o. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. And they've got behind the fullback.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Possession gained there.
Remarkable run.
Kept it well, still on the attack.
Well, the keeper there deciding best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
To the target in the middle. Got the shot in, but it's gone over. And Puyol. Zambrotta. And Edmilson. The defender was quick to see this one. Breaking through. And he lays it back. Valdo. Wonderful defending there. He dribbles out to the left. They can swing it in from the left wing. Cut out the pass. Plays it back to the keeper. Takes the ball along the left wing.
This looks like a promising cross.
Cunha. To the man in space. What can he do from here? Sturdy defence here. They win possession. Called offside, absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. Deco. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. That's a threatening through ball. He intercepts. Eto'o. Fine through ball down the middle. Attack came to nothing. Ball given away. And Ronaldinho. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? Who will take it? He's gone for it. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. Looks to catch them off guard. Van Bronckhorst. Can he find the target? Here's another corner. They've played it short. Gets it. Deco! Into the arms of the keeper. Ball given away there. And Edmilson. Here's Deco. Cleared away. We're into the last 5 minutes. They're off on the counter-attack. Will he test the keeper?
Well, all it needed was an attacker to follow that up, and the outcome would have been very different.
It's into the face of goal. Caught in possession, chance here. Can surely put it away. Corrales. To the man in space. Runs with the ball towards the left flank. Stop the attack well. No way through. Eto'o. Well won there. Carries the ball through the middle. The referee's whistle ends the game. They come away with the win here after some tremendous work in every department, really. Such a well-deserved result, and their manager will be very, very proud of them. But Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still, all credit to their opponents.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
Thank you, Peter. It was a great game of football.
And we look forward to seeing you Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Dealt with the threat expertly.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
And Deco. Ronaldinho! Dashes along the right flank. Here's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score.
Could this be a chance?
And the opportunity comes to nothing. Puyol. And Zambrotta. Now have possession here. Knocked it through. Free kick awarded. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. Deco. Ronaldinho. Fernando Sales. The danger is snuffed out. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. The ball still with them here. Not the all-important touch. "15 minutes gone. Edmilson. And Van Bronckhorst. Eto'o. And he crosses. easily picked up. Great work to win the ball. Poulsen. Hezuli. Well read. And Messi. Here's Ronaldinho. And they still have possession here. Here's Ronaldinho. Can he create something? The keeper deals with it. Marquez.
That's well cut out.
He's off on the long run. Hezuli. It looks like he'll go for a cross. They can deliver it in again. Brought an end to the attack. Who's going to get on the end of that? Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. Maresca. To the man in space. Daniel Alves. Who's the target? Free kick conceded in a promising position here.
They can score the opener with this free kick.
It's over. Well, we couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. Here's Marquez. And Van Bronckhorst. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. That pass didn't make it. Ronaldinho. Can he get the room he needs? They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. And Edmilson. The ball still with them here. Good pass. Ronaldinho. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
Well, I think the shot didn't connect well enough with his foot there, did it? Unfortunately for him.
Ossio. Zambrotta. No way through. Luis Fabiano. Daniel Alves. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Fernando Sales. Dealt with the threat well. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Wonderful defending there. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Fernando Sales. Poulsen.
Chance for a good cross here.
Here's Deco. Chooses to go down the left. Will he find the target now? Messi. Yes! That's the opener. Just before half-time. A beautiful left-foot finish. They have a huge following here at the stadium today. Let's listen to the noise they're making too.
Well, this goal will settle them down for sure. The question is whether they can keep the lead.
Hezuli. Still in possession here. Aitor Ossio. Good work to keep the ball. Intercepted well. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. Doesn't seem as if they are really into their stride yet, Trevor.
Not quite, Peter. They're trying hard, but they just can't seem to find their rhythm. Let's hope the break helps.
1-0 the scoreline. Kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Fernando Sales. Well worked to win possession.
Well, this could be interesting.
The ref sees nothing wrong, so on we go. Threads it down the middle. The keeper makes the stop.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
Touches it short to a teammate. They're still on the attack here. Will this be a goal? Another attempt. Ronaldinho. Another corner. They've played it short. Well read and intercepted there.
Well, some tight marking from the defence paid off there.
Edmilson. No way through. Chivanton. Luis Fabiano. He's carried the ball forward. Stop the attack dead then. Still on the ball here. Here's Deco. Play surges forward. Wonderfully won there. Ball given away there. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Deco. What can he do from here? No, that was never going to go in.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Messi. Win the ball back. Daniel Alves. Escude. Aitor Orsio. Hang on to the ball there. Down the middle. Chivanton. Needs a sight of goal. And put it in! They've been pegged back. 65 minutes played. It went straight down the middle.
Well, as the saying goes, there's all to play for now.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
A superb shot indeed.
The scores are level again.
It's going to be interesting to see which team can raise their game to take the win from here, Peter.
Escude. Daniel Alves. Here's Ronaldinho. Deco. Read that well. Maresca. Hezuli. They're moving well down the right-hand side.
This looks like a chance here.
Deco. Messi. Well read. Luis Fabiano. You can see some space opening up here. Wins a free kick in a promising position. What will they do here? Good running on the ball. Eto'o. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Terrible tackle, gives away a free kick. The tackle player still down and needing attention too. And I don't think the referee had much of a choice there but to show a yellow card. Here's Ronaldinho. They give away possession. And Ronaldinho. The danger is snuffed out. He could swing it in here. He's in the box. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Punched away.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. Can he find the target?
They can cross it in yet again.
With his head! No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though. Marquez. Nicely found. Really stopped in his tracks there. He's brought down, but play continues. And Xabi. Booted to safety. Poulsen. He's still on the run. The ball's still with them here. Careless pass there. Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Needs to test the keeper here. Dealt with the threat well. Fernando Sales. Looking for support now. The referee's whistle goes and that's it. The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here. Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game, and the 90 minutes whizzed by.
So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from the two of us, good night. Away we go. Will there be drama today? Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Caught offside, absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. And Xabi showed his defensive quality with that interception. Nice work to keep possession too. No accuracy with the pass. Here's Eto'o and Deco. Had the ball now. Marquez. Here's Edmilson. Here's Xabi. Here's a chance. And Xabi to the man in space. It's a save. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. Corner. Looks to catch them off guard. Dealt with the threat expertly. On the ball here. Deco. Can he test the keeper? They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. Throw in from a good position again. Booted to safety. 15 minutes into the first half. No, it doesn't pick out his man. Cone. Down the left-hand channel. A decent ball in could open the score. A decent ball in. Oh, millimetres away. Here's Puyol. And Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. Xabi. Now have possession here. Ronaldinho. Win the ball back. Nunez. Intercepted well. They're in possession down the right flank. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. And he crosses. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. Marquez. Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. No, it's been intercepted. And Van Bronckhorst. 15 minutes left of the first half. It's clear. Great work to win the ball. Pereira. Jonas Gutierrez. He's looking for support. They're making good progress down the right side. Good pass. Can they keep defending like that? Looking for support now. And Xabi receives it in space. The defence will have to be on its toes with this throw. Robbed there, too casual. Will he find the target? The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. Goes for the short one. Messi! It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot. Jonas Gutierrez. Cone. He tries his luck.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Here's Zambrotta. Edmilson. Well maintained there. And Zambrotta. Here's Puyol. No way through. Cone. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Would an attack down the left side be worth it? Went in and won the ball too. Cone. Wonderful defending there. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Now have possession here. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. No one likes a goalless game, do they, Trevor?
Of course not. That's not why we love watching football. I think we'll see some more attacking play in the second half as the teams try to push forward.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the finals. The second half kicks off. How will it shape up? They've switched sides for the second half. No, it's been intercepted. Victor. Well won there. And Deco. He needs to deliver a good ball in. It's a decent ball in. He intercepts. Penalised for that challenge. Went down in the tackle and stayed down too. He may well require some attention here. Deco. Solid defence in the box. They give away possession. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. He's still going. What can he conjure up here? Punch behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. It's into the face of goal. They're in possession down the right flank.
There's another chance to get the ball in.
Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here. 5 targets in the box. Sneaks into the box. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Ronaldinho. And Messi.
Oh, a terrific breakout of defence.
Got his foot in. Maxi Lopez. 15 minutes into the second half. That one is intercepted. A nice ball through. Messi! The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Pereira. Varela. Down the right flank. A chance here. Headed towards goal. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there. And Marquez. Puyol. Here's Edmilson. Slides a through ball down the middle. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Edmilson. And Messi. Dealt with the threat well. Jonas Gutierrez. Finds a teammate. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Kept it well. Still on the attack. Here's another good opportunity. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Pass picked off. Big chance. The defender was quick to see this one. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Had the ball now. Messi. Good work to keep the ball. Gets it. Donny. Combe. Looking around for support. Turns defence into attack there. Here's Deco. Here's Eto'o. Great work to win the ball. Chance in the box. What a fantastic finish. They've conceded a goal at a crucial time in the game. That has been coming for a long while now. They somehow managed to contain the opposition's attack, but they've given the goal away, Trevor, at last.
Well, they shouldn't let themselves down here. They have to reorganise and try giving their 110% from here.
Down the right. A good cross might give us another goal here.
It looks like a good ball in.
Collects the ball nicely. Hits it in the air.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened a goal.
And Marquez. Van Bronk Weghorst. An equaliser could be on the cards here. Clearance gathered, has a sight of goal. Possession maintained, chance here.
They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half.
It's the last chance to get one back here with it. He took it so well. The goal pulls them level. In injury time. A magnificent header. The manager must be a very relieved man, Trevor. What a match we have now.
Peter, this really opens the game up. We've not much time left to settle it. This is an unbelievable game.
Indeed, Trevor. Knight. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. Honours even between these two sides. Neither team could come up with a winning goal. And I don't think the two managers will be too displeased with the result here. That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a great night, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. There's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Had the ball now. Here's Ronaldinho. Went in and won the ball too. Well worked to win the ball. Takes the shot. Poor effort. Got the shot in, but it was way off target. Here's Puyol. Xabi. Rasu. Interception, big chance.
The ball has eluded the defence.
This could be a chance for an opening goal. Eto'o.
They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box.
Here's Xabi. Well cut out.
Poli.
Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then.
"15 minutes gone in the first half.
Pass lacking there. Ball not given away here.
He continues his run down the left.
Attack came to nothing. Here's Xabi. Messi. Here's Edmilson. Riera. Russu. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Got his foot in. Finds his man.
There's the cross.
Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it. Will he find the target now? Off target. He sent it wide of the left post. Well worked to win possession. Xabi. And Messi. Can he get a shot away? Does well to maintain possession. Pass went astray. Russu. And Messi. Eto'o. Can he create something? And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. Plays it short to a teammate.
The defence has done well so far. 30 minutes into the first half.
To the man in space. In the box.
Solid defence in the box.
And Messi. Messi. Gets it. Clearance gathered, might have a dig from here.
Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there.
Goes for the short one. Russu. Possession gained there. Here's Edmilson. Riera. Here's Xabi. Good pass. Ronaldinho.
They get to have another go. Maybe this time they can't make it count.
Looks to catch them off guard. Messi.
They're given another corner.
Plays it into feet. Messi! Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. Messi. It's created a counter raid for them. Finds himself in the area. Finds his teammate. Here comes the cross. Clear ball gathered, still a chance here. Eto'o. Dealt with that threat well.
Pushing further forward.
Stop the attack dead then. Santi. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Ball one, good defending there. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here?
They've switched sides for the second half. Looking around for support. The defence has done well so far.
And Ronaldinho. Still on the ball here. Xabi. Here's Messi. Well worked to win the ball. Booted to safety. Does well to keep the ball. Got caught on the ball there. And Ronaldinho. That is sloppy play. Ronaldinho. Dealt with the threat well. Rasu. Can he keep it going? Wonderful defending there.
That lacks accuracy. No way through. "15 minutes of the second half gone.
Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. Wins possession to stop the attack. Ball held on to there. Well won there. Good work to keep the ball.
Poli. This is a testing ball in.
Cut out well.
A good delivery needed here.
And Messi. Ball held on to there. Poli. Rasu. Santi. Ref says fair tackle, play continues. And Ronaldinho.
No, not this one.
Brought an end to the attack. Eto'o. Riera. Eto'o. Superb interception in the box. Traps the ball neatly. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Russell. Stopped him illegally. Free kick.
Carries the ball through the middle. And he's gone for goal.
No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though. And Puyol. Here's Zambrotta.
Good interception here. Down the middle.
Russell. Chance to cross.
It's out of play, and that's a goal kick.
Zambrotta. Riera. Xabi. Goes to ground, but the ref waves play on. Santi. Win possession here. And Eto'o. Messi. Well won there. Will be 1 extra minute for stoppages. Ball given away there. Good work to keep the ball. There's the whistle, that's it! The game ends in a draw, but the supporters won't be too disappointed. There was plenty of passion, plenty of intensity on display here.
They were odds on for the win there, Trevor, but it just didn't go to plan, did it?
No, I think they underestimated their opponent, Peter, and that's always a mistake.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
I've enjoyed every minute of it, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. Match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker.
Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Quintero.
Diogo. Can he put it away? We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up.
The defender cuts this one out.
Pass cut out. Sudden chance here. D'Alessandro.
It was a remarkable stop by the keeper.
Here's Marquez. And Zambrotta. Edmilson. Eto'o. Gets it.
They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half.
What a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count?
They could score the opener with this free kick.
He's hit the ball in.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Diogo. Good pass. In the box.
It went over the line for a goal kick.
Zambrotta. And Edmilson. Zambrotta. Xabi. 15 minutes gone. Everton.
Diego Milito.
Well found there. Riera. They win possession. Still with the ball in good attacking position too.
Goes for the volley. Corner.
It's into the face of goal. Clear ball gathered, still a chance here. And he goes for it. Riera. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. They give away possession. And Ronaldinho.
Nope, it's been cut out. Quatero.
Diogo. Celades. D'Alessandro.
Diego Milito.
Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position.
There are 5 men in the wall.
It's over the bar. That was close. And Marquez. Van Bronckhorst.
Almost 30 minutes gone.
Here's Eto'o. Careless pass picked off. Everton. Ball not given away here.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
He lifts it into the box. Ponzio. And he dicks it through.
Can he hit the target? Over the bar. Not really threatening the goalkeeper there. Sergio.
He cut out the pass.
Gabriel Milito.
Ponzio. He's carried the ball forward.
That's well cut out.
Chaps it neatly. It'll soon be half-time, and neither side really looks like scoring here before the break. On the ball here. Nice work to keep possession too.
Ponzio. Carries the ball through the middle.
A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. Here's Zambrotta. 2 more minutes is being shown on the board. Good running on the ball. It's clear. And it's hit forward. Careless pass there. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half?
It's quite tight, Peter. I think if they can just retain possession for longer, then they really stand a chance of winning this one.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here?
Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first.
When possession, the attack came to nothing. Xabi. Will he shoot? Great interception to break that one up. Pass went astray.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
And Zambrotta. Xabi. Ronaldinho. given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly.
This is a great opportunity to open the scoring.
Is there space for a shot? Here's Marquez. And Marquez. They win possession. Into the penalty area. Riera. Eto'o. Passes back to the keeper. Wonderfully won there. Riera. Here's Eto'o. He's in the right place to intercept that one. 15 minutes of the second half gone. On the ball here. And Messi. Needs to find the target here. Showed his defensive quality there. Zilanes. Possession lost there. Here's Zambrotta. Messi. Here's Xabi. Riera. Diego Milito. Diogo. Ponzio. Quattero. Down the line. They're in possession down the right flank. He's hit the ball in. Well, it came off the defender there. They'll battle for this in the middle. Here's Messi. Xabi. Ball held on to there. Poor ball picked off. Diogo. Quattero. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Here's Edmilson. Eto'o. Riera. Here's Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Messi.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Ponzio. Diego Milito. Got the all-important touch. Can he make a chance?
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
Who's waiting in the middle? Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. Here's Puyol. And Edmilson. Here's Ronaldinho. Riera. Gets it. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort. Everton. Still have it in a good position here. And D'Alessandro.
A good delivery needed here.
Directs his header on goal. No, that was never going to go in. Marquez. And Van Bronckhorst. Zilanes. And D'Alessandro. What will he conjure up now? He wants a chance for a good delivery. In possession and getting forward here. He's on the rampage. The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. No winner here. The match ends in a draw, but I don't think either manager will be too unhappy. Some excellent football on show here. So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon. The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Here's Eto'o. To the man in space. What a save! And it's in the net! Goal! They take an early lead. It's still early in the game. He cut it. They've taken the lead.
Well, the game is opening up from here. Let's see how the opposition fight back.
You have to wonder if they're happy to keep things as they are. Celestini. Contra. Get the ball back.
That was an awful pass.
And he lays it back. No accuracy with the pass. It's easily picked up. Intercepted. He's cut the pass out beautifully. He crosses it in. Gets it. Will he put it away? Will this level things up? Got his shot in, but no real threat. Marquez. And Van Bronckhorst. Eto'o. Here's Xabi. Ronaldinho. Stopped the attack well.
That was predictable.
Here's Ronaldinho. Nicely found. "15 minutes into the first half. Ball given away there. This could be the chance to equalise. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. It's sailing across the face of goal. Still in possession and a good position here.
That's a keeper's ball there.
And Xabi. Celestini. Alberto Aguilar. Viva Dorado. Wins the ball, great defending. Looking for support now. It's been cleared. He's well beaten to the ball there. Wonderfully won there. Ronaldinho. And Ronaldinho showed his defensive quality there. They intercept the pass. Messi. Here's Ronaldinho. Really stopped in his tracks there. Still him. Ball not given away here. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Ball free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Who's the target? Celestini. Sends it back to him. Alberto Aguilar. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Play pushes forward then. Win the ball back. Celestini. Now have possession here. Here's Ronaldinho. What will he do from here? Not even close, perhaps a loss of concentration there. Hachon. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up. Ball one, good defending there. Here's Eto'o. Alberto Aguilar. Won the ball well. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. Chance for a counter then.
He's on the rampage.
What can he do from here?
Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Gets his head to it. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. 1-0 going into the break then, Trevor. Will we see more of the same?
Well, I think both managers will have to demand more attacking play in the second half, Peter.
We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their managers' half-time team talks?
They've switched sides for the second half.
Contra. Still have the ball. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Brings it under control. Could be a chance here. Finds his man.
Well, the cross wasn't bad, but some quick reactions from the defender sent it out for a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. Here's Ronaldinho.
He's looking for support.
Now have possession here.
He's on the rampage.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Chaps it neatly. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Edmilson.
That was a superb interception.
Poor pass picked off there. Eto'o showed his defensive quality there. Far too casual there, ball stolen. Read the play so well and got to the ball, great work. Celestini. Alberto Aguilar. Tena. Will this be a goal here? Riera. The ball still with them here. Riera. Celestini. Wins the ball, great defending. Held on to the ball there. Alberto Aguilar. Celestini. Here's Eto'o. Messi. Good running off the ball. Messi. And that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well. Booted to safety. Van Bronckhorst. Riera.
Celestini.
Viva Dorado.
Almost 75 minutes have gone.
And Edmilson. Oh, great defending there. Pachon.
Celestini. And he wants it back.
Alberto Aguilar.
He's looking for support.
The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. Wins possession to stop the attack. Here's Edmilson.
That was an awful pass.
Alberto Aguilar. Ball given away there. Nice pass.
The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Messi. And Zambrotta. Edmilson.
No, not this one.
Pulido. Contra. Called offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them and only 5 minutes left. Well found there. Brought an end to the attack. Paredes.
He continues his run down the left.
Great work to win the ball. There'll be one extra minute.
Trying to prise open the defence by switching to the other side.
Riera. Ball one, good defending there. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've done it, a great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild.
As expected then, Trevor, they have taken the win.
Yes, a straightforward performance in many ways. Few real surprises, and the result we all expected.
That brings us to the end of our coverage this evening, so thank you, Trevor, for joining me. The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope.
Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see.
Into the danger area. And Messi.
Good interception here.
Here's Edmilson. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Eto'o sends it back to him. Riera. Xabi. Still in possession, and a good position here. Here's Eto'o. Read that well. In trouble here, ball stolen, and a real chance. That looked like it was on the edge of the penalty area. It was close, but it was outside the penalty box. 4 players to choose from. Could be curling over. Another attempt. That just goes way off to the left of the goal. Does well to keep the ball. Xabi. Messi. This could be a chance for an opening goal. Eto'o. No, that was never going to go in. Xabi. And Puyol. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. Riera. And Eto'o. Gets it. Messi. Well read. Franco. And they still have possession here. Van Bronckhorst. And Ronaldinho. Went in and won the ball too. Hold on to possession here. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Adi Venter.
Chance to deliver it in.
Put the ball in, but no one could make a connection. Jose Enrique. Gonzalo Rodriguez. Takenari. Here's Mihan. They're in possession down the right flank. Can he get a decent cross in?
Another opportunity for a cross.
A really important interception there. Slack defending, he gave it away. They can swing it in from the left wing. Chaps it neatly. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Ball one here. Sorin. Franco. To the man in space. Dealt with that threat well. Eto'o. Can he keep it going? Pires.
Javi Venter.
Nice work to keep possession too. No goals here in the first half, and it looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. Poor ball cut out. And Eto'o.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Here's Sorin. Possession lost there. Van Bronckhorst. And Marquez. Here's Puyol. Only 1 minute to be added on. Riera. Oh, great defending there. Takenari. The whistle goes for half-time, and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break.
They started off rather well, Trevor.
Oh, they did, Peter, and let's hope it was...
The second half is underway. Managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
Let's see which team can take control in the second half.
Here's Forlan. Sorin. Here's Forlan. Pires. On the ball here. Takenari. Nihat.
Burst through.
Read that well. Pena. And Sorin. Takenari. Here's Pires. And Forlan. Franco. Brings it under control. And Sorin.
He's trying to carve open the defence.
Here's Van Bronckhorst. Marquez. Riera. Pires. Don't give it away there. Pires. And Sorin. Forlan. Takenari. Nihat. The keeper tidies up. Here's Zambrotta. And Xabi. Ronaldinho. Finds a teammate. Needs to find the target with the ball in.
Can they keep defending like that?
And Marquez. And Ronaldinho. Attack came to nothing. Pires. And Forlan. Here's Sorin. Sorin. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position.
It looks like a good ball in.
Goal! That's the opener. That has been coming for a long while now. For so long, the game had 0-0 written all over it. That goal has brought it to life, and not a moment too soon.
That one straight off the training ground by the looks of things.
Everything went exactly as they expected, I think.
They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind, they'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Here's Puyol. A chance to counter-attack here. Deliberate foul.
Here comes the cross.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. What a free kick here, could be dangerous.
Could this be a chance?
The keeper holds it. We've reached the last 15 minutes. And Messi. Xabi. Sorin. Perez.
Sweeps forward.
Won the ball well. Here's Eto'o.
Chooses to go down the left flank.
Takenari.
That one is intercepted.
A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Gets his head to it. The goalkeeper not too concerned about that shot. Julio. Zambrotta. And Edmilson. Messi. And Xabi. Will this level things up? Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target. They're only the one goal down here then. With 5 minutes to go, can they snatch an equaliser?
The defence has done well so far. Down the left. Down the left channel. And he swings it over to the target.
And Edmilson. Eto'o. That will go behind for a goal kick. Peña.
Down the right. No way through.
Ball held on to there. The referee's whistle ends the game. And they have been beaten. Although there's no joy for their manager or the fans though, the players can be very proud of all the effort that they have put in.
After a loss like that, Trevor, do you think there are any lessons they can now learn?
I think so, Peter. You can always learn from every game, and this shouldn't be an exception despite the loss.
So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And so until the next time, it's goodbye from both of us. Welcome everyone, and especially Trevor Brooking, who's with me tonight. So just before we start, a few words, Trevor.
Thanks and good evening, Peter. You know, I wish I was out there playing tonight. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with it.
Let's hope for a spectacular match, competitive challenges and plenty of goals.
It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Fredson Pereira. Riera.
Ball not given away here.
Fredson Pereira.
They could open the score with a good cross here. In the box.
He's hit the ball in.
Well found there.
It's a long shot.
And that's closer to the left corner flag. Julio. And Zambrotta. Riera. Eduardo Costa.
Riera.
Nowhere near the ball, foul given.
He's coming up for the back to join the attack. Can they keep defending like that?
To the man in space. Neat ball through. Attack came to nothing.
Riera.
A really careless pass there.
And he's having a pop.
Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post. Here's Puyol. Eduardo Costa.
And he's got on the end of it.
And it's in the net! Goal!
That's their first of the match.
20th minute of the game.
Struck it with his right foot.
Well, that goal has disappointed a very large number of fans here today.
It was a shoot.
But can they hang on to this lead? Ref says fair tackle, play continues. Riera. Won the ball well. Ball won here. Here's Messi. Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. Rufete. Ball held on to there. Well won there.
.15 minutes left of the first half. Carries the ball through the middle.
Nicely set up by the through pass there.
And the shot comes in. Oh, he's been tripped.
Penalty given. Good decision by the referee too, I think. He got nowhere near the ball and caught the man.
They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital because the penalty might bring this game to life.
And he tries again.
Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. Marquez. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. And Xabi. Riera. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. Crosses. Fredson Pereira. Riera. Well worked to win possession. Here's Xabi. He's in the box. Still going. Real chance here. He cleared. The ball now. Eduardo Costa. The difference of one goal here with the half-time break coming up. Wins the ball, great defending. Edmilson. And Eto'o. Threads it through the middle. Dealt with the threat expertly. Velasco. Eduardo Costa. Riera. A chance. Really poor defending. Riera. Just needs half a yard here.
A corner kick given. What about this ball in?
I'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot. And Puyol. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. What will the manager be saying to lift his team, Trevor?
Well, I know the manager, and I know he'll be telling them to keep pushing forward. You don't win a game unless you create.
They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect?
They've switched sides for the second half.
Late challenge. And he lays it back. Van Bronckhorst gets it. Good pass. Goal inside here. Eto'o. It's been deflected out of play. Looks to catch them off guard. Zambrotta. It's an amazing goal. They're back on even terms. The second half has barely kicked off. He's hit that well.
There really is no room for error now. One slip-up could cost either team a goal and perhaps even the game. That was finishing of the highest quality.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely is going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Nice footwork.
Ball one, good defending there. Well worked to win the ball. Xabi. Possession gained there. Possession lost there. Eto'o. Dealt with that threat well. On the attack here. Oh, that was nearly a goal on the right. Ronaldinho. Riera. Well found by his teammate. Gets it. It's clear. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Here's Xabi. No way through. Stay on the ball there. That's easy for the defence. Candiani. He's well beaten to the ball there. Here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Needs to find the target here.
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
Plays it into feet. Really stopped in his tracks there. Riera. They win possession. Eduardo Costa. Eto'o. Possession lost there. Well won there.
Fredson Pereira. Riera. Fredson Pereira. The defender cuts this one out. Riera. He's carried the ball forward.
They want the lead back, and a good delivery might just do it for them. Going to throw in a good area, looking for support now. Chance to cross.
That's a keeper's ball there.
We've reached the last 15 minutes. Put an end to the attack. Here's Marquez. Van Bronckhorst. Xabi. Will he put it away? Pressure on the opposition now. A throw-in in a dangerous area. He crosses it in.
Again, a possible cross here.
Can he conjure up here? Riera. Pandiani. Temudo. Temudo. Only 5 minutes remain, and there's nothing to separate the two sides. Will we see a winner here? And Eto'o. Into the danger area. Good block by the defender. It's clear. Fredson Pereira. Coromines. And Ronaldinho. Finds his man. Fredson Pereira. Only 1 minute to be added on. To the man in space. He punched the ball to safety.
Well, the keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
It's into the middle. And the defence cuts out that through ball. Pushing further forward. Still him. Can he get the room he needs? Try it. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. Nothing could separate these sides in the end. But the manager won't be too concerned. They have gained a lot from the game itself. Trevor, did you enjoy the game?
Very much so. In fact, I have to say the standard of the play was excellent.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye.